Hello my friends, welcome to Dave's Skillet. Today's menu, red bean rice. Now this is going to be a long process. I'm going to use 2 bags of rice. These are 2 pounds, that's a total of 4 pounds of rice. Like this. One's going to be white and fluffy and the other one is going to be with chicken stock. And as soon as that gets done, I can put that in there and then put this in the oven. There'll be no temperature in the oven, just to keep it out of the way so I can do some cutting, because I have to put an onion in the mix, and I'll need to dice that up. Meanwhile, my kettle just finished with some hot water, and I need to make the chicken stock, broth, whatever, and get ready for the next batch, which is going to have chicken broth for the liquid. Get that stirred up real good, and we'll just let that sit, and I have to wait for the rice to finish over here, obviously. And I got just a little bit of it left to make. That's almost done. That's just one more batch. One more batch after this, and then I'll get it started. And we'll be back. For you, it'll be about 2 seconds. So, actually we don't need a full bag to do what I'm doing. About 3/4 of the bag, about that much of it will do for the first half. Now I got to add the onion, the butter, and the oil. I'm cutting this onion just a little bit differently than what you've seen probably, but I've been working on how to do it better. And these are the ones that make you cry the most, the yellow onions. So, I'm doing it this way, hoping that I won't cry my eyes out while I'm cutting away. We'll see how that works out. And then, now you don't cut the part off where it grows. You do that and you release all the chemicals that make you cry. So, there we are. This last bit didn't go all the way through, so we'll just cut it that way. Oh, it's getting me. Just a wee bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not as bad as it could be. Whew. Gosh, these are strong. I prefer the white onions. If you prefer to use the white onion instead of a yellow, yeah, go ahead. You can do that. You can even use a red onion. Doesn't matter. This is not my fun job to do. Okay. Wow. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of butter. I think this is salted. No, this is unsalted, yeah. Unsalted is better anyway. And I'm going to add about a tablespoon of canola oil to the pan. I didn't turn it on yet, so it's okay. Because I'm not ready to actually use the pan too much except for the onion. I'll be putting the rice in there as soon as the rice is done. Get my crying towel out, put that on, canola oil. Where's it at? Here we go. Okay. Now canola oil. That's about a tablespoon, more or less. We'll get that up to speed here shortly. As soon as the butter melts, I'll throw in the onions. Gotta have onions! Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and continue what I was doing with the rice. Oops. Okay, I wasn't breaking spoons off. That's what I just did. Ding! Well, I thought that spoon was stronger than it was, but yeah, it happens. Make sure you rinse the rice out real good before you do this. Get the extra starch out of it. You don't want that in there, right? I've got to take this rice and put it in the frying pan here in a second. I need my wooden spoon. Meanwhile, the tray of rice is in the oven, waiting for the rest of it to go in. And when you rinse the rice out, if there's any bits that come up, parts of the stalk, maybe a stone, piece of dirt, whatever, just pick it out, because you don't want that in the recipe. I don't see anything in there. I rinse it out pretty good, so it usually just floats right out of it when I do that. Get the onions going here in a second. I'm going to throw in some garlic, about a tablespoon. I need another spoon. I won't break this one. Yeah. Wait until this has been in here a little bit. Not quite translucent, but getting there. You just have to keep an eyeball on it. I'm not going to add any salt. That I will leave to the guests who eat this rice. And I will also be roasting the rice in this pan. If I don't start crying my eyes out here. Oh. Need a gas mask. I might have to get one. Just for this. Wow. Man. Swear to God, my eyes feel like I am crying my lamps out. Oh. Mercy buckets. Oh. Dog. Okay, that got me good. Maybe I should have used the white onion. Whew. You keep stirring that until that bouillon cube in there, the chicken bouillon cube, is dissolved. Looks like it is. Yeah, there's a few particles in there, that's alright. That's ready for the rice. didn't get them all out of there, but hey, that's okay. No worries. Wash the ricey muck off my hands here. And we'll get this going. We're going to brown the rice. In case you're wondering what I'm doing. I am going to brown this. I'm going to have a two-tone rice effect to this dish. That is going to absolutely be a stunner. I got a piece of whatchamacallit right there. Let's get that out. Looks like a stone, actually. Don't matter. No stones in there now. I think that was probably a piece of garlic. Yeah, that's a piece of garlic, actually. Okay, no matter. As soon as this is like a light brown, toasty looking color to it, we'll put it back in the rice cooker and send it on its way. And then I will take the next batch, pretty much do the same, only one batch is going to get the onions and the rest won't. I'm only going to do one more batch of rice. And while I'll cook it with the bouillon cube, the chicken bouillon cube, I won't add any onion to it because I don't want too much onion. Okay, get the water going in there. I'm going to stir this up. Like I said, a nice toasty color on it. Don't want to burn it, just a toasty color. I know some people cook the rice in the pan, I used to, but for what I'm doing here today, using the rice cooker actually makes sense. It's faster. And faster for me in this situation is good. Keep stirring it. It's not like you're making a roux, but you don't want to burn it. I'm going to get those toasty bits. Now I've seen some recipes where they put bell pepper in there. If you want to do that, you can. I won't be doing that. I'll be using light red kidney beans, low sodium jobs. Make sure those get rinsed out real good too. I'm going to try to use my trusty can opener here. Trust it not to work. Okay. Like I said, we're not going to use the water of the beans. We're going to rinse that all out. Everyone stir. And open the other can of beans. There we go. I'm holding in the sink until I'm ready to use them. This won't be long. As soon as I get the last batch of rice cooking, then I can clean out the beans. This is done. So I'm going to turn the oven off, turn the stovetop off, and get ready to put that in the rice cooker. I'm going to use my big spoon. Not going to lift this gigantic pan. It's a 15-inch cast iron. I'd be more afraid of dropping it on my foot, because when they're hot, they're all hot. So I'll just do it this way for safety reasons. And I don't want to lose half of my recipe to the ground. Which would not be good. Get all the rice out of here, because like I said, I'm going to put another batch of rice in this pan. I'll have to add some more oil. I'm not going to add any more butter to it. Just the oil. I don't want it swimming in butter. I just needed that really to put some extra color on it and to cook the onion. Make the onions translucent. Speed that up by adding the butter. And it does give it another level of flavor to it. Okay. Now, I'm starting to sweat because it's getting hot over this cast iron pan. It might look like I'm cleaning it, but not really. Ooh, that's hot. Oh yeah. I'm going to add some more oil to that. A little bit more than a tablespoon. Tablespoon and a half. How about there? That's good. I'm going to turn that back on. About number 6 is what I've been using on the gas mark on the top. Number 6. I wish I had gas, but yeah. And it is hot. Okay. So now it goes in the broth. 2 cups chicken broth right there. A little bit of a stir, not much. There you go. Put the lid. Figure out which way the cable's going. It's playing twisters on me here. Come on, cable. Yeah. And it is going to be done in about 20 minutes, something like that. I'm going to turn this off because I want to burn it. I know if I turn it off now, it's going to brown it without burning it. And I got to wait 20 minutes for that rice cooker. Meanwhile, I'm going to add some more water and another bouillon cube. There it is. I need some more water in my kettle. I think I got 2 cups left in there. So we'll add some more. No, that's not 2 cups. It might be 1 cup. I think 2. I have bottle in there. I'm using bottled water because I don't like cooking with tap water. That's just my preference. If your tap water is better than mine, aren't you the lucky one? Then you could just slug away at it. I just think it makes the food taste better. And anytime I can make it taste better, I'm there. I'm going to move the rice off the burner because I don't want that thing, it is hot. It takes a while for electric to cool down. And I don't want to have to worry about burning the rice. So we'll just slide it over. and we'll be back in a few minutes. Meanwhile, I'll put the water in here and get that bouillon cube sorted out, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. That's a batch of rice finished. So I can put that with the rest of the rice. It's looking and smelling real good. Get steam glad in the face. Yeah, you can see that. I don't know if you can see. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. That there is a distinct difference in the color of the rice. And when you blend it together, it's going to be a party. Got one more batch of rice to do in here, and then the party begins. Because then I'll be putting them back into the skillet, actually, frying them up just a wee bit. It's going to be so good. Oh yeah, I gotta take a sample of this. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. That's real good. That's gonna be so good. And we will be back in 2 shakes. I gotta finish, gotta finish the rice here. Put some brown on it, and then put it in the rice cooker. And we will be back. Back to 5, 6, something like that. It won't take long because it's already got a little bit of a color on it already. I think that's just about done. Let's stir this up a bit. I haven't seen bits. There's actually a little bit on the bottom, but I'll stir that up some more and get that to melt. It is almost done. And we will be right back. Put this down below again, just so it's out of the way. We'll be right back. 2 seconds. Okay, the rice is ready. Final batch. Got a nice brownish color to it. Not too dark, it's not burning. So we can start adding that right here. Got to make sure I get all of them off. is we are going to fry up that rice and the beans together right in this pan. So whatever I can't scoop out, I'm going to have to rinse out somehow or other. Okay. In the pot. Yeah, I got as much of it as I could. Anyway, that'll work. Now, I need a towel. I've turned off the burner. Don't need to add any heat to this pan just yet. I will, just not right now. And I gotta plug it in. And put in the water, broth rather. Give that a little bit of a stir. Turn it on and we will be right back. 2 seconds. Okay, that's all the rice done. Out of the 2-pound bag, 3.5 ounces left. I used 1.78 pounds of this rice. I don't think I'll need any more. I've got the pan on 5. Then we'll put the beans in. Get them going. They got 2 different colors, 2 different brands. That's how that worked out. That's the way it is sometimes. And the rice is looking pretty good, gotta say. It popped a few minutes ago and I didn't hear it. It's the way of it. No harm, no foul. It didn't burn, it just goes on to warm. So I'm not really sure how long ago it popped. But, we'll get it done. Now you can use whatever oil you want. I've put tablespoon and a half of canola oil in the pan here for this part of it. You can use grapeseed oil if you like. I have some. I just use the canola oil for this recipe. If I use grapeseed, I usually use that for myself. But since this dish is going downstairs, I'll use canola oil. We got a fish fry tomorrow, and I will be in it to help serve it with others. We have some friends coming over to help out as well, which is good. and I can put the rice out here now. I need to add some of that to what I'm currently doing. And I'm shooting rice rockets everywhere. No worries. I want to get this mixed up and incorporated with the rest of it. And yes, I just turned off the stove because I don't want to burn the rice. Just want to keep it warm, keep it going. Mix all this up together, put it back in the tray, and just let it rest. Like I said, it's for tomorrow. Looks like I could need a bigger pan. This 15-inch. It's not going to get it. Yeah. I'm going to have to do something about this, but I'll work at it. It's a lot. I didn't put anything hot in here, so it's not going to be spicy. That was on purpose because not everybody likes it spicy. And so when you're doing an event, you have to take that into consideration because not everybody likes it that way. So we'll mix this all up together in here with the rest of the white rice and get it blended, incorporated with itself. And I'll add that into here. Probably have to do some more stirring, but yeah, it'll get done. It'll be good. I'm going to take a sample here shortly. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. Yep. Probably should have got a bigger pan to put this in, but didn't. I have one that I could use. I don't think it's going to do any better than this. It's longer, but it's not thicker. This is about 2 inches, and that one's not quite 2 inches. So, put this in here, dribs and drabs, and mix it together. Because I want the beans everywhere, throughout all of it. Get the beans mixed up. It is looking good. I'll stir that. And stir the onions that are in there as well. I can smell the onion, and it is smelling really good. And the garlic. That's going to add to it as well. It's the only real spice I added to it, really, was the garlic. I didn't put salt or pepper, none of that. Like I said, that'll be an individual call downstairs. Whoever wants salt and pepper in their food can add that, to their own serving. And I don't have to worry about it's too salty for this person or not enough for that one. And just, yeah. You got to use their own shakers. Oh, that is looking good. I'm telling you. Oh, yes. Yep. Trying to get this worked out to the walls so I can add more to the center. It'll all fit. I have no doubt. It might ride a bit tall in the middle, but that's okay. Let's see how it goes. rice is fluffy. It's not sticky or gooey. So that came out pretty good. I tasted it, so I know. I will taste it again here in a minute, just to see how it's going. Heck, it might not even need any salt and pepper, you know? It just might not. That chicken bouillon cube, I'm hoping will have taken care of it. Sometimes that chicken bouillon cube, that does the trick. You don't really need salt. Okay. And I got rice all over the place. That's okay. That'll give me something to do later. Clean the kitchen. Okay. And that's it, really. Red bean rice. How about that? Give me a spoon here. All right, I'm going to take me a shot. It's good. You can get away without putting salt on it, although you probably would. It's on the edge. It's on the edge. Should I or shouldn't I? But I'm not going to add any salt to it because it's going to go downstairs. So we'll let everybody else decide what level of salt they want on it. I got to do this because this will buckle when I try to carry it, and we don't want an accident after making all that. Whew. I just stepped on a red bean. Don't know how that one got down there, but got away from me. Yep. Problem solved. We'll let that cool down. I'll add some water to it. Make clean up a little bit easier. Yeah. I'll get to that later. You never want to add soap to these. I gotta have you another sample here. Oh yeah. That's good. They're going to be having a chicken. There's going to be jerk chicken. It's going to be spicy. And this will cool you down. Have a good day. Bon appetit. I hope you make this. You can, of course, make it in smaller batches than I just did, which would be good. But if you're serving a crowd, that's the way to do it. Leave your comments below. And I hope you do make red bean rice.